what is Europe going to be like in a few years' time? It's not realistic to answer this question now, but the ancient city of Delphi became a hopeful sign of the future along with a group of European artists when they formed an international cultural and theatre project called Journey to Delphi. A disused factory in Aarhus, Denmark, was the starting point of this journey, where a performance about the state of our noble continent was devised. Some of the artists were meeting for the first time. Others had already cooperated on similar projects for many years. Artists from the West and the former Eastern Bloc gathered to demonstrate that mutual understanding was possible when there was a willingness for it.
Tõepähe mõned armastavad seda niisama öelda, kuid kõige rohkem meeldib inimestele ikkagi vaadata seda, mis juhtub juhuslikult tänaval. Kes teab, mis see on? Näiteks teie kõnnite tänava peale, üksinda, täiesti üksinda. No, te olete kodukana, ütleme, te olete kodukana, on ju. Ei, või te olete näiteks Jaanal, joo. Tegelikult tõmmeda tänaval. Rahulikult lähete kooko. Kalamees on siin.
Instead of becoming a barrier, the language divide, offered by Danish, German, Polish, French, English, Estonian, Swedish, Russian, Hungarian, Czech, and finally Slovak, rather allowed the participants to find meeting points of a more profound nature. Artists were able to explore human relationships with a mutual respect and tolerance. One of the organizers, Alexander, himself a director, knows that organizing so many people means a lot of problems. simply flew by, like these clouds over Denmark, and took the members of the project through the rehearsals and the performances. Directors didn't always get what they wanted. Artistic feathers were often ruffled. Life's journey has moments of tragedy, and the journey to Delphi was no exception. To continue or not to continue, that is the question. In the event, every member of the group underwent a shock which required some degree of soul-searching. Death had briefly descended upon the artists and did not leave empty-handed. Throughout the course of the journey, directors and actors alike became drivers, technicians, lighting engineers, props managers. And if the stage has to be rebuilt altogether, well then, they'll find themselves shifting bricks too. For these people, climbing into Europe is a piece of cake, where a wall, or a barbed fence, or an iron curtain seem to pale into insignificance. Another stop along the theatrical journey was at the little Polish town Chełmno. Even after 50 years, the woods still quiver with the horrifying sounds of suffocating shrieks. In this town, mankind reveals the darker side of its history. Man's invention for the annihilation of man. Gas, an exhaust pipe, a closed space, and a few minutes of revving the engine. The first stage of the journey to Delphi finished on Prehyba Hill, near the Polish-Czechoslovak border. This big theatrical association had now travelled thousands of miles, as we have seen, to see if such a big project is at all possible to organise and to carry through to its consummation. The answer is yes. If there's a will to understand each other, then this collective journey is possible. And only then can we journey through the uncertain future that lies ahead of all Europeans. Where there's a will, there is a way.